Welcome back to the county seat. Our topic today has been disappearing ag lands across the state and the impact that it will have on you and the price of food and the availability of it in the future. One of the biggest culprits may well be just how the business of farming is treated in the communities. John, you were relating a very interesting story.
Yeah, the Agricultural Sustainability Task Force that met last summer heard some testimony about some places down in Washington County, particularly St. George and others, where they didn't allow farmers to establish fruit stands without having some nexus directly connected to a store. And of course in Salt Lake County we see those everywhere, but that makes it difficult for a farmer that's doing fruits and vegetables to really get into that market if you don't have the opportunity to get a temporary license and to sell specifically you know, during the summer months, sell your produce. That's one of the problems we need to deal with, I think, in Utah.
At a county level, what are the counties doing?
Well, let me speak for Utah County, and I'll go back to the issue of planning and zoning. Our ordinances at this point in time don't encourage development in the unincorporated area. That is, we're attempting to encourage that development to occur in the cities where the infrastructure and everything is. What that allows us to do in the unincorporated areas, hopefully, is to preserve agriculture and allow those lands to be kept for agriculture. We do have what we call ag protection areas, and we have seen several of those requests come to us in the last few months in Utah County. And that's a tool we have which allows landowners to say, we intend to use this land for agricultural production, and therefore we want to be designated as an ag protection area, which then gives them the ability to do what they do and gives them some protections in terms of complaint that may come from other people.
One thing that people may not realize is that actually the demands on the county for resources substantially is reduced for like police and fire when you're dealing with ag lands, and so that probably also ties into that impact, does it not? Very
much so. That's a definite advantage to us in Utah County. We have one of the lowest tax rates, and we believe it's because, in large part, to the philosophy that we have in terms of our non-development. Now you can still develop, but it requires larger acreages, and they have to take care of sewer and water on their own. We don't provide those services, which are normally municipal services.
Well, this has been a very interesting topic. We're by no means through it, so we invite you, having watched the county seat, to join us on our internet site, thecountyseat.tv. For those of you listening on radio, we will continue this conversation right after this commercial break. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next week on the County Seat.